Hi, it's Isaac. I'm baiting you out. We're doing challenges today. I forget what pitch black is. Okay, I mean that's pretty unsurprising. Um, this I think the symbols mean that we will not be receiving like achievement rewards and things, but that's fine because this is a challenge? Question mark. We have a lot of bombs right out of the gate. So I approach Isaac videos, daily Isaac videos, from a position of optimizing fun runs and like I guess interesting runs more so than fun ones. And in my head, the way to achieve that is via unlocking as many items as possible as fast as possible. Because, like, to start with, there are a lot of cool items I can think of that I'm like, man, why haven't I rolled that in, like, the whole time we've been playing? And it's because I don't have them unlocked on this profile. So, in order to remedy that, we have to do some like challenges. Because, I mean, that was part of why we were doing Greed, right? We were doing it to get the check marks taken care of, but also because you get unlocks for beating Greed as each of the characters. So, it only makes sense in terms of making sure that when we return to the base game and do some regular runs, that we're having, you know, the most variety on a run-to-run basis. And I guess that's the metric here, right? My metric is variety. I don't think we need to stay around for anything else. And if you think about it, it's near enough to regular runs anyway. You know? Like, I'm doing regular floor-based runs of the game with, like, rooms and everything. I'm just doing it with some items at the beginning. In a way. You know? It's just like playing regular runs but with new characters. I need you to get out of there. Hold on. There we go. Pretty slick, huh? But I think that about covers like why we're doing challenges. I don't feel like you need that much of an explanation. Like they have to get done to 100% the save. And you know, it's kind of again like this it's another one of those things where like I would rather do this now. Sorry, it's my stomach grumbling. I would rather do this now and then have just like regular runs later. Because I just think it would be a bit more liberating, more than anything. I'm losing all my blue hearts that I saved up for. We've taken what, like 3 hits? Although there is a tinted rock there. Let's grab that. Thank you. I see. It's the challenge is that I have absolutely no idea what the fuck is going on. So if we started off... If we started off with 3 red hearts... We can open some chests, actually. We started off with 3 red hearts, and we picked up 2 blue hearts, then we took maybe like 2 or 3 hits, so we'll assume the worst. I mean, that's really nice. We'll assume the worst and say that we took 3 hits, then we picked up 2 more blue hearts. That would put us at 2.5, and then we just picked up another 2, so we're at 4.5 blue hearts and 3 red hearts. In theory, unless my math is maybe worse than I had previously anticipated, which is entirely possible. Well, I would hope that it's not the case, but it is possible. You know? Activates a random rune effect. Let's just go for it, I guess. Okay, well, that was good. With an extra key, I think I will open this chest. Let's just go ahead and do this. Like, we have so many bombs. Oh, perfect. We have a lot of consumables here. Maybe one here? Thank you. That's a lot of money. Well, we should probably go check the shop at this point. It feels like it would be wasteful not to with near enough 30 cents. Sorry, my nose is all fricked up. Yeah. That's, it's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm, like, thinking about the clips quite a bit. Because, you know, the last couple of, you know, they've done as well as any other, really. But, you know, we're hitting a point now where people are starting to unsub from the channel. Which is maybe to be expected. Like, the number goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up again. That's, what, 5.2? 5.5 even? 6.5? So we're at, like, I don't know, like a total of 9.5 HP out of a potential 12. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but you know, that's gonna happen, and it is taking some effort to not feel disheartened about it. Like I've said in the past, I'm thankfully at a point where I'm not fretting about it on like a personal level. I'm not like, how, oh man, people hate me. I don't really care about that anymore. I'm above it. What I am concerned about is that, like, I obviously want this. I want this channel to do well. You know, it would please me for it to do well. So, seeing the numbers go down at any point is, like, disappointing. Oh, there was a black heart hidden under there. It's not it is, I don't know, it's disappointing, it's worrying in terms of, like, you know, is there a longer lifespan potential for this channel? You know, is there actually something there that people want? With as much HP as we have, we can just look at the devil deal. Yeah, I'm into it. Let's take that. You won't see this happen too often, but we're in a position right now, I think, where we could just take devil deals. We have 2 red HP to play with and a lot of blue hearts to my knowledge. Let's have a quick peek. All pickups in the room, I do not care. Has that tamed? No, it has not tamed our fruitcake. We didn't have any special shots for a while there, and I thought maybe it had, like, counteracted it somehow. But, yeah, I don't know. People, you know, I think people are subbing. I genuinely think, and it's a little bit heartbreaking to think this, because this was the original intention for the channel, that people are, you know, subbing on account of the clips, and being like, hey, this is a funny clip, I can't wait to see more of this. And then being spammed by daily Binding of Isaac videos that they don't care about. And then going like, ooh, this is not what I signed up for, never mind. And, like, that sucks because, you know, that was my modus operandi. That was my MO, my mission statement, MS. And I don't intend to stop doing it, which is maybe to my own detriment. But, you know, it means that we're filtering out people who are just here for, like, clips, and filtering in people who are actually here because they're, like, looking for cool, fun, new content that's up their alley. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a clip channel. I don't intend to ever be a clip channel. I like making things. I don't like using other, like, you know, pre-existing things. The clip making is, like, opportune for me at the moment, though, because it's really good advertising as well as not taking a lot of work, which right now I could do with. Every opportunity to do less work is favorable, because my god, I'm, like, tired all the time. So any way to cut corners right now is much appreciated. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm whining about it. It's not like I'm not gonna change anything. I'm not gonna start doing anything differently. What I will say is that on account of me being so tired this week, I have kind of failed in my clip farming responsibilities, which means I have like 2 more clips that need to go up this week, but I haven't actually got any clips to post. I don't really know what to do with myself. Also, I was trying to find the shop last floor. Where did it go? Was there no shop? Am I crazy? Let's do this. We have so many consumables, and I don't think we have anything to do with any of them. It doesn't feel like it anyway. I mean, we can buy HP from this guy, that's something. This is also something. It's not incredible, but it is certainly something. We have 3 luck, but it doesn't affect pills. Right? Good job. I don't know if this helps us. I don't think there are any shops. Maybe there are. I'm gonna stay optimistic that there are shops, but you know, as it stands, I haven't seen any. Have you? Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I don't think there are any shops, man. You stay away. You stay away. There we go. Our build is pretty nice at the moment. Apple of Sodom. Sure. And then we can open this. I'm a little disheartened by the fact that there are no shops. I would like there to be some. I guess we can spend our keys here. Give me something else. Give me more. A little bit more. I mean, it's something. Let's not bother with the Apple of Sodom. I think I'm happier being able to open chests for free, even with the mountain of consumables that I'm sitting on. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't intend to change anything per se. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's what I was talking about. If it's worth using the Isaac gameplay for clips. Maybe. I don't know if it's the most clippable content. At least it hasn't been lately, but I can maybe try and find some stuff in previous episodes. I mean, I can't do much with this right now. But, you know, maybe like some of the classic jokes that I've made. Some of the really funny stuff that I've said, I could put into a clip and upload that. It wouldn't work so, like, I don't think it works quite as well as the Twitch clips, because those have, you know, the face cam, and I think the face cam does quite a lot. Maybe I gotta put face cam on the in the Isaac videos. I'm suddenly like very self-aware of my face, even though the camera's not on. But I'm like, hey, maybe I need to start being more expressive right now, even though nobody can see me. And in doing so, it'll make my voice a little bit more expressive as I try to fully immerse myself into the content creator persona. And in turn, that'll make the Isaac videos even better. Because people will be like, wow, who's this guy? He's full of life and energy. I don't like that I'm getting the health ups from the leech. It makes me worry that I don't have any blue hearts left. But I think I should do. I mean, this is on top of the fruitcake. It's exciting. Let's just look in here. I mean, I have legitimately no care for any of that. I wonder if it is all just part of the... If it's all just part of the... challenge? That, like, I just have a million consumables and... I feel like, and you know, all my items are giving me like randomized stuff. I feel like I have absolutely no control over this situation. But I'm inclined to think that that's just coincidence. And, oh my god. And that it's nothing to really worry my little head over. Like, a money equals power from... My nose is all stuffed up, man. A money equals power from... The devil deal would be insane, by the way. That would be really cool. If I could just grab one of those. But you know, no pressure. I'll take a, what's like the worst devil deal I can think of? I know there are bad ones out there, I just can't picture them right now. I got nothing. I literally can't think of it. I can't name for $1. Name a devil deal. I can't do it. I can't name a woman right now. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everything's fine? God, it feels so good to be playing just like regular style Isaac again. I can concentrate so much less. Hello. Like I can just play Isaac and monologue at the same time and it feels so much more natural. There's something about greed that honest to God just breaks my brain. Whoa! Ow. It's messed up. I really can't focus in greed. I've also completely lost track of how much HP I had. So we're just kind of in the deep end now. If you've been keeping track at home, thank you very much. If you could just type how much HP we have into the comments along with a timestamp for the video. And, oh, really? That much? Holy shit, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find a beggar to get an HP upgrade right here. Would have been really funny if a beggar had shown up. That would have been a really good joke. In the meantime, what else have I got to talk about? I mean, I'm hot on the Elden Ring conversation right now for a guy who hasn't played Elden Ring in a week. There's just like, every time I open up Twitter, it's somebody who's got like, you know, to my taste, a bad take. We have enough keys that we can take this. You know, like, I like the game, and so when I see someone criticizing it, I'm like, that's a bad take. Especially when, like, the criticism is really stupid. But, I don't know. Just, like, people, I mean, it's my fault for going onto Twitter, for logging onto Twitter for the day. But, like, people love to just try and sound smart, but say the dumbest shit. Like, I mean, the hot topic at the moment that I've been mostly involved in is to do with builds in Elden Ring. And, like, you know, what's a viable build? What's an OP build? Like, what is the difficulty of the game relative to your build? Oh, God. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. We haven't gotten an item room here, in fact. Let's turn back. Like, it's the difficulty conversation that continues to hang over Elden Ring's head for, you know, no good reason, as far as I'm concerned. It's like a game that is both easy and hard, depending on how you play it. And for some reason, everyone's like super hung up on, this game's stupid easy, this game's stupid hard. It's kind of fucking me up that the missing post is here, because this is like a win. There is a sacrifice room there. Oh no, that's not a sacrifice room. Okay, we hold on to this, and if we see a sacrifice room, we kind of have to get the lost. We kind of have a civic duty to, because we've already thrown away a lost get once. Which hurts, because this run is really good. You know, so all we can do is hope and pray that we don't find a sacrifice room. For the good of, the win streak more than anything. But, like, you know, if it comes to pass that we find a sacrifice room and we die to get the lost and we lose the win streak, we're just gonna come back and do this again? At which point, like, it's kind of fine. Like, this seems like a pretty fine challenge. Let me in. I went a little bit too early. Oh, no? Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of hope that I survive this. In fact, I'm gonna let my little guy do the talking. There we go. That was actually, like, super fine. Let's check this. Book of Sin came into my mind when I was thinking about bad items. It's not a bad item. I just don't like it. We also have no need for either of these over just some HP. Honestly, I think the chances of this run being a win are low. Not because we're going to lose, but because I think a sacrifice room is likely. If there are no sacrifice rooms, then, I mean, you know, it's Pog in its own right. I gotta stop saying Pog. Pog is cancelled. I gotta start saying Komodo hype. I gotta start saying, like, lit again. I don't care about this. Let's do this. Okay. That was useless. Well, thank you. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I play Elden Ring like I played Dark Souls, which is to say... Oh my god. Thank you. Oh. Which is to say that I'm running strength and... Ow. I'm running strength and I have, you know, no shield. I'm like a real goon. I'm dodge rolling all over the place. And it's really fun for me. And it's very challenging in like the way that I most enjoy. Oh, okay. Which is, oh my god. I've just realized that my charge up time was so low because my effects, they keep changing. So the things that my mom's knife do are going to keep changing. That's very fun. But what was I saying? You've lost me, man. Like, I could do that, but is it worth it? Is it worth it if we're just going to lose for a sacrifice room anyway? Ow. Thank you. Can I... There we go. What was I saying? Okay, so I was a strength build, and it's not that strong. It's kind of strong. It does a lot of damage, but I also get one hit by virtually everything, so it's its own kind of challenge, where I have to, you know, so long as I get the fights right, and I play well, I will win. You know, I do a lot of damage to bosses as well. It's not like the fights aren't long, but they are tough. And, you know, I'm not going to go hunting for the sacrifice room. Wait. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's it. I didn't realize we only had to get to Mom. Okay, that's pretty good. So we got the Rune of Hagalaz. That was 22 minutes. Let's just send it, man. I'm like in my flow state right now. Let's just do 2. You're welcome. My nose is all fricked up, man. Oh, I see. It's this, is it? Okay. Oh, we have... Okay, we can farm money from the poops as well, because we have the... We have the... Stone poop, whatever it is. Petrified poop. Petrified something. Dark Souls 2. Let's look for an item. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, there are like... Here's the thing, right? The conversation is essentially... It stems from the whole, like, get good thing from, you know, Dark Souls days. And there is an element of toxicity to it, but I agree with a certain someone in the assessment that, like, it's just, like... The meaning behind the advice, if we want to stop taking things quite so literally, is, like, just try and do it. There isn't, like, there's, you know, there's no secret for you to follow. Like, if you just try and you work hard, you will eventually overcome the challenge, you know, beat this thing. And it is doable. And, you know, there are a lot of tools to help you do that. However you achieve that is up to you. Okay, it doesn't do anything to bosses. Lesson learned. I quite like this as a build. We have a lot of damage. But, what was I saying? Oh, right, and, like, different people do that in different ways. And I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna grill people for using spells and dexterity and things like that, because, like, and, you know, it's not the way I like to play. It is, in my head, easier. And, you know, easier than what? This is really the crux of it to me. There's a lot of, like, there's a lot of discussion about, like, you know, what is easy mode, what is hard mode. A lot of folks saying, like, hey, people who are using like the summons that are in the game, like the summoning ashes and so on and so forth, are not playing on easy mode. They are a tool that's in the game for you to use, not using them as a self-imposed hard mode. But like, I think that everyone's forgetting that easy and hard mode are usually relative to a normal mode. Or, you know, they are simply two sides of a coin. In this case, there isn't really a normal mode. You're either using those tools or you're not. In which case, we're talking about two sides of the same coin. Which means that to use them would be easy mode, and to not use them would be hard mode. If you were to say using them isn't easy mode, but not using them is hard mode, then it's maybe safe to assume that using them is easy mode. And that maybe what you just said means absolutely nothing, and you're looking for brownie points within like the like, and I don't necessarily resonate with this phraseology, but snowflake community of people who are like desperately looking to, you know, make everyone feel accommodated at the risk of making people feel unaccommodated. Listen, I'm allowed to think that it's preferable to apply more of a challenge to a game like this. And you're allowed to think otherwise. And we can both go about our business. It's not that deep. You know? It is, after all, a video game. I think... Whoa, hello. I think that, you know, it's easy for me to say it's not that deep, it's a video game. Especially... well, not, you know, the especially doesn't really fit here, but I was going to say, you know... It's easy for me to say that in spite of the fact that if someone criticizes the game, I'm very quick to be like, oh, you stop shit-talking Elden Ring, it's so good. And I start crying about it and pooping my pants and peeing. Because I love that game very, very much. And how dare you speak ill of it? Let's do this. Just because we can. I've noticed that there are no item rooms. And that must be part of the challenge. Which is fine. I can live with that. But I don't know, man, like... If you're getting that stressed out about whether or not people think that you're, like, you know, having too easy a time playing Elden Ring, maybe you could find some, you know, optimism in the fact that your problems seem quite small. Smile. We could definitely run Devil Deals again, if we were so inclined. Let's just do it, man. Oh my god, he's cracked. Okay, so I mean, we could just take Mom's Knife, because it's really good. And damage for each enemy killed in the current room. Do we want to get, like, absolutely bananas? We don't even have to go through the womb or anything. I'm gonna do it. I'm out of control. I don't even think this item serves us, like, any real use. I think we've just put ourselves in more danger for no reason. But I'm here for it. I'm basically saying, like, nothing. I don't know. I'm just, like, being a whiny, straight white guy. I feel like that's, like, pretty determinable. Just, you know, from the get-go. I wouldn't worry too much about the things I have to say. My life is extremely straightforward. But, like, I do feel like there's maybe an element of truth to, you know, if you are the kind of person that's like, oh no, people think I'm having too easy a time on Elden Ring, like, get over it a little bit. Are you gonna stop playing like that? If yes, why? If no, who cares? You know? It's kind of it's a simple flowchart. Which is, it's extremely handy because there are a lot of problems in life that can't be solved by flowchart. I've had someone try to do this with, like, a lot of moral quandaries. I say someone, this isn't a cool outpost for one person. This is, like, I've known many people in my life who have tried to solve their problems with flowcharts. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But, like, to have a problem that is solvable via flowchart is kind of a really good situation to be in, I think. There we go. I mean, we can peep it for sure. We can leave for sure. Ooh. Nah, forget that. And then we go down. And we've got 2 HP again. We're back on easy street. This is perfect. This run is right where we want it to be. Forget these guys. I got no patience for them. If I never see those enemies again, it'll be too soon. I was trying to bait it out. Now that I'm thinking about like using Isaac clips, I'm trying to clip farm in Isaac, I'm sorry. I can stop now. Uh-oh. But like, you know, I just feel like there's such a one-track mind on this thing. I feel like if it were about any other game, I would probably be doing the same thing that other people are doing. I also recognize that there's an element of, the way that Elden Ring works is not super typical. Like, there is a lot that's kind of not explained. And as a result, there are a lot of people that don't realize that there's maybe more depth than they previously thought. Or, to the opposite effect, people who expected more depth than they got, maybe? Because I'm not going to act like it's the most, like, flawlessly intricate game. I think it is, but, you know, I don't know that as a fact. I'm not a game designer. I'm not a games expert in any capacity. I'm just like a dude. But, like, the kind of shit that I've seen, like, you know, I have a hard time resonating with negative takes on the game, because negative takes on the game often take the form of stuff like, well, if, you know, X build is more difficult to play with, then it's not viable, and therefore you can't build any way you want in the game, can you? Well, you can, it's just some of them are harder than others. Like, what are you talking about? Well, you want every build to be exactly equal? What's the point in building, then? You know? At that point, just, I don't know, just have, like, guy with sword. Just go play Fury. You don't build anything in Fury. Ooh, gimme. Every build is the exact same. Your guy with sword. He's basically a samurai as well. It's exactly what you want, you little weeaboo. I don't know. I just assume that everyone who has a take that I disagree with likes anime at this point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have adopted a phrase that I'm a big fan of, which is, this is an anime watcher take. I would love to be able to credit that to someone, but I love even more that I get to say with like a, you know, a shitty grin on my face that I came up with that phrase. I got no sympathy for anime watchers, man. You got, like, I don't know. I had no reason to get anime fans caught in the crossfire. I just really don't like it. There are some animes that I have enjoyed. On the whole, I find the entire genre, like, extremely repetitive and cheesy and uninspired. It's only, like, the really experimental shit that I think a lot of actual anime fans don't like that I'm like, yeah, this is sick. Oh, actually, this is really good. And, you know, I'm not like, oh, I don't like mainstream anime. I like One Punch Man and stuff like that. That's just good stuff. It's funny. But, like, I don't know. I've watched a handful of the very big popular anime. I watched Evangelion. That shit was terrible. It was garbage. Well, really? You shouldn't have. Okay, so we're once again on the lookout for an opportunity to claim the lost. We'll see how that shakes out, though. We missed out on it on the last run. Ow. I think it's equally likely that we're not going to get it here. I think this is the last floor we have to do. We have really good damage, thankfully. I keep forgetting that... Oh, no. Oh, these guys are a boss. It doesn't work on them. I see. Even if it's not technically... Oh, hello. I mean, this is fine. Exit? Wait, does it not work like that? Oh, I've been played. It doesn't work in there because you don't have achievements and unlocks because it's a challenge. Oh, but it doesn't fuck our win streak? Alright, well, I'm pretty happy about that then. Okay, so we're going to do Highbrow again tomorrow. My bad, we were literally at the end and I didn't consider that it doesn't save achievements in the challenges. Oopsie. Okay, well, I hope you had a good time. I showed it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.